Good morning, my beautiful angels. How's everybody doing today? Good, I hope. Positive, high spirits, staying positive. I know I am, as I see my smoke. Yeah, life isn't always easy, and earth living isn't always easy. And so, yes, it is nice to have a little something to fall back on sometimes. And to enhance the living experience. So there's no problem. It's just, moderation is key. So today is a beautiful day here in Houston and on the chilly side. And I am trying to stay warm, y'all. I get really, really cold because I guess because I don't eat meat, and so I'm not pumped up with all that extra protein. And also, I am only 110 pounds, so I don't have all that extra weight on me. So hopefully everybody's doing good. You made it through Halloween. And Halloween was fun. Then my birthday was right after, and so I tried to come back on last week. I did a couple times, and but it's happened before, and I get through my video and then it stops. And so anyways, long story short, I had to get a new phone, and so I had to upgrade. I didn't upgrade to the newest one. I upgraded just a couple notches and went to something a little better. And the money at this time of the year, there's some good deals out there, so I took advantage of that. I got a really good deal. So yeah, so I was running out of memory, and I would film several for a long time. Excuse me, too much water makes me nauseous. I filmed for a long time, and then it would just stop. I'm like, oh, but it's happened several times. It doesn't matter. I'm back. Today would have been my Earth Father's 70th birthday, November 29th. He was a Sagittarius. And happy birthday, Rocky. And so I'm very positive today. I'm always positive. Yeah, I'm not perfect, but there are moments where I get negative or things tick me off. And so ask my husband, ask my coworkers. I went back to work a couple days a week, and so I'm happy about that. I am a server at a upscale restaurant in the Kima area, and it is low key, and it is it's not busy. Let's just put it that way. This time of the year is slow. So it is easy peasy, and I know it, and I started with the company 5 years ago. And so, now I'm back since 2020 that I've been there. So it's lovely, very lovely to be able to get out of the house, meet new people. There's a whole new staff. Everything is really cool. So I'm grateful. And so, I told you I've been, learning the Hebrew alphabet. And so just real quickly, I just wanted to, I spoke of this last time, and how multi-dimensional each one of these letters are. And this is number 16. Wish I could turn it, or number 16. It looks like a Y almost, but it's, it would be for the letter O in the American alphabet. But this one is IN, and it is for I, and I knew IN, IN for I, and it is from path 26, and it is going from from Tibereth to Hod. And and again, these are going to be used for healing for myself, but eventually for others as well. But this letter here holds great transformative power, and it means and knowledge. It also means to perceive, to know. So I'm seemed. So aind it. It aind like. So that would be seemed. It seemed like. It aimed like. That would be another definition of it. And so yeah, knowledge. I have the word anger here. Tower card is with this one. And so it heals the liver, transforms toxic substance, and purifies the excesses in the body. Eye water happens when liver is intoxicated. It's your eye blood. Tear, healing element, heal blood and body poisonings. And this letter here is to help for your eyes, liver, gallbladder, and pancreas. And and I mentioned before, my tears are very minimal, very minimal. And if I do, it's happy tears. So I don't dwell or cry over the past or people that have gone or anything like that anymore. No. No more unhappy tears. Only happy tears from now on. And that's very rare. Now I too very randomly get some little tears from movies, from tearjerker movies. But that's just very random. My husband does that way more than I do. I did the other night. I thought that was kind of awkward, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So, yeah. So, Tove, good. It's good. Good, Tove. I love it. So other than that, I've just been hanging out. It's cold, not blacking sun. You see my skin's pale, a little pale, not too bad, but let's not judge it. It's beautiful. It's getting beautiful, but more beautiful by the minute. So I haven't been doing a whole lot. Again, I got to go back to work a couple days and get out of the house and and just see people that I've worked with and worked for, people that I've served. For a long time, I served people and I know them, and so it's just good. And it's a beautiful restaurant on the water, and so it holds a huge piece of my heart, more than you'll ever know. So I have been, again, of course, I've been marijuana therapy, and the benefits of marijuana. Joan Bello, it's a must read. It's a must read. She has another one, what's the name of it? The Yoga of Marijuana. Oh, Introduction to the Yoga of Marijuana. I've read that, and I read that on Everand. It's not Scribd anymore. It's Everand. That's one word. Ever and, but one word. That's the app. So anyways, I read that there, and then I found this book on there, and then I purchased it on Amazon. I said, this one I just have to have in paperback. I have to have. And then she has another one I'm reading on the app, and it's called How Marijuana Cures Cancer. So, and we know that. I know that because I cured my own cancer, and we remember that, and I've said that before. And here is a picture. I have several from dating back from, it came upon the end of 2018, and it disappeared in 2021. With the work of high magic and the use of marijuana. But I have several pictures of it, and this was the beginning of 2020, shortly after my awakening. But this was where I had scratched it, and it would bleed easily. So this was one of the pictures where it just happened to be, and I said, oh look, boom. So anyways, it is what it is. Here is a picture. I will quickly show this. I'm trying. of myself. And this was in 2021, middle of 2021. And I was doing high magic, but I wasn't, well, I was doing it consistently. But anyway, so I was taking down the path. That's myself and my husband. And that I did, that's gluten. That was gluten and sugar. And so I took myself off the sugar. That was the most, I was hungry. Let me tell you, I quit smoking with the help of the LBRP. I quit smoking and I quit drinking. And so, well, I hadn't fully quit drinking here. I hadn't quit fully drinking, but pretty much. So I wasn't, I was using marijuana therapy. I just started smoking. And so, yes, I was eating a lot. I had the munchies. But me and him, we had just got back together. It was like our relationship was brand new. It was like in the beginning of 2021, our relationship was like it started over. It was like this brand new, wonderful relationship. And so we just didn't care. I was just, healing and eating. And he was working and eating. So luckily his didn't hit as hard as mine. But so anyways, that's when September is when I decided to say I got no more sugar, and I started keto. And then the year after that, I did the vegan. But, I did the keto with the gluten. I took myself off of gluten. Well, I was still consuming some gluten, and I didn't know that until later on, but it's okay. I lost a lot of weight just coming off the sugar alone. So it's an addiction in itself, just like caffeine and any drug. So, anyways. So this book right here is a must read. Maybe $15 on Amazon. And, or again, you can read it on Everand, the app. So, I'll just go over just a couple things real quick. So it talks about how, marijuana was classified as a hallucinogen, but it is not hallucinogen because it has no nitrogen. So the marijuana plant has no nitrogen. And so the nitrogen is what changes the water molecules in your system, in your body. And so, and that's what the hallucinogen does. And so marijuana is not, but that's what it was classified as. And so, but it doesn't matter what happened in the past. What happens is what matters is what's going to happen in the future, and what marijuana has done and can do. And so I'm excited. I'm excited. This changed my total outlook on things. Marijuana is not a drug to me anymore. Not a drug. So when people say drugs, I think of caffeine, sugar, drugs, cocaine, etc. Not marijuana. Marijuana is a seed. It's just a seed-bearing plant that was given to us, and all it takes to grow it is sunlight and nutrient-filled soil and water, and that's it. So, it's a gift from God, and it is from God, not from man. And so I have to remember that, and this book has helped me to realize that and to stop judging myself for the use of it, because it treats all different kinds of ailments. I mean, from glaucoma to PTSD to, depression, just you name it, it can help with it. And it's just, anyways, I'm not going to go through and read like I thought I was going to. I just think that anybody, if you have any question, if you're questioning your marijuana use, if it's bad, or if you have children that might be using it, let me tell you, I have a child that went all the way and graduated using marijuana, and he quit 2 weeks before he graduated, and he's not even smoking to this day. Again, so let's not judge the kids out there. Now maybe some people that can't do it like that. Everybody's different, and I have to press that issue, and I always have to remember myself that we are all individually very different creatures, and our minds are in different places sometimes. So marijuana usage might not be the best for you or for your child. So use your best discretion. But for me, I wouldn't be so hard on my child. I would rather my child smoke this than cigarettes or drink. So you pick and choose your battles wisely. So, anyways, yes, it's a must read. And thank you, Miss Joan Bellow. You did an amazing job on this book. Thank you so much. And so, and the Gnostic Gospels. So, and that's another one that is really very interesting. And so, I do think that it is definitely a necessary read. And so I want to speak a little bit more on Gnosis. And so Gnosis is knowledge in Greek. And so, my goal here is to just spread Gnosis. And Gnosis for me is sitting still with God on a daily basis and putting Him before everything else. I put Him before everything else, material things, my children, my parents, everything. Everything comes before, God comes before everything else, and then everything else just kind of falls into place. And it, for me being a Gnostic Christian, and I will claim that, yes, I am a Gnostic Christian, and not all Christians are bad. Not all Christians are good. Not all agnostics are bad. Not all agnostics are good, etc., etc., potato, potato. What is good, what is bad? That's another thing, living as a Gnostic. I don't judge. You have to have dark with your light. You have to have light with your dark. So it's a balance. So I just kind of see things as gray, as it is. It is what it is. So knowing that I'm androgynous, I am man, I am woman. I have been here a man, I've been here a woman. I'm here now as a woman. But knowing that I am both. Of course, living as God here on earth, or living as a God here on earth. You have to think, well, what would God do? What would God do? How would God do that? How would a God do that? Or how would a God react? For me, it's, I'm super patient, but at the same time, like if I see something and it's over and over, and it's gotten to the point where it's like, then yes, I have to step in and, like, as people would say, snap. But not snap, but just snap. You know what I'm saying? So, and mama will snap quick and don't play with me, and I'm real quick to throw the F-bomb real motherfucking quick, like, don't fuck with me. And so, and I have to remind people of that sometimes. But, again, there is dark in the light, and this job is not all light, because there's dark in the world. So, again, I'm not the same woman that I used to be. I don't take the shit that I used to take. My foot's put down. If I see somebody's doing something stupid, especially one of my children, and it just, or is rude to me or something, I'm real quick I do not let people walk all over me anymore or use me. My time is very, 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 very important and very crucial. And if somebody doesn't think it is, then I'm real quick to remove myself from any type of situation to where my time is not valued or my presence is not valued. And so that's how I have changed. Is I do not take any kind of bullshit from nobody. I don't care if you're my child. I don't care if you're my mother or father, which they're dead, but I don't care who you are. If you're God, I don't care who the fuck you are. I don't take shit from nobody. So that's, again, there is always a dark side in the light. And so as I have awakened my goddess, she's a real beast. So, and that's how I like it. And that's how I am. And that's how I'm proud to be. And if you don't like it, fuck off. It is what it is. So that's mama these days. That's Mama Lilith. And again, my time is valuable, And it's funny that I say that. In certain situations, you know, I put myself where I want to be these days and where I need to be, So that's Gnosis for me. And, you know, I mean, I could read the Gnostic Gospels all day long and be a Gnostic, but for me, I live it. I became Gnostic, and I do that with my rituals, with my ritual work, and my loyalty to God. So yes, marijuana balances the autonomic nervous system, and that is something that you will read in the book. And I don't eat meat, so I'm still just, you know, I'm vegan, and I do straight fruits and vegetables and rice. It's a grain, oriza sativa, and but it's not gluten or anything like that. It's very safe, and it's very healthy for you. And so, but do I get bruises? No. The last bruise I got was in the shape of a heart, and I'm not gonna lie. It's the complete honest truth. I had a bruise on my leg in the shape of a heart. God is good. I just banged my hip the other day on my island, and my husband said, "Oh shit." I mean, it was like, it hurt. I was just some healing light. It hurt too bad. And he's like, "That's gonna bruise." Yeah, it didn't. I had a little tiny red dot on it. Wasn't even sore the next day. No bruise, nothing. So, am I low? No, everything's fine. I do not take vitamins. I'm pure source energies, pure water. Occasionally I'll take a sip of my daughter's soda, just because I'm still a little human. Just one sip, and that's occasionally, and then I have to be careful because it will hurt my stomach sometimes, you know, so I can't, it's a very rare, you know, but you know, I do like my Chick-fil-A fries and hash browns. So yes, I'm still human. Maybe. And so, I don't work out anymore. I just stretched this morning for the first time in a long time. So yeah, because I am very grateful for what God has given me. So let's just put it that way. New realms, new beginnings, new realities. Everything becomes magic. You become walking, breathing magic. You feel like it. You feel it. Your aura is lighter. This works on your aura. After I first started doing this, I would wake up in the morning and my hair would just look even better. I was like I had more bounce in it or something. Like you could tell it was cleansing my aura. And I didn't know what that was at the time, but now that I look back on it, you know, I'm like, that's what that was. So, you know, and again, you know, my daughter says, "Your hair's so shiny and healthy." Well, again, I only wash it once a week, occasionally every 5 days, but I try every 6 or 7. And, I eat fruits and veggies, and that's it. I don't eat death. So yes, my hair's going to be shinier, and it's going to keep getting shinier and healthier and thicker, etc., because I'm eating life, plants, life. I'm not eating death. So you have to remember that. And I try to tell my daughter that. And I know she'll be vegan one day, you know, but I don't push it on her because I want her to enjoy these things while she's young. Because she could go until 40 like me and go on and heal herself. So, but I would rather her start a lot younger. And she will. But in time, I don't rush nothing. You know, that's another thing. Is I don't rush things anymore. I'm working on God's time. You know, just like yesterday, I didn't get any stressed out about, last week I didn't get stressed out about not being able to come on and, you know, video it all that for an hour and then not being able to, you know, because anyway, so no, because God's time is just perfect. And so I knew that it wasn't meant for that day, but that was practice and that I would be back. And you have to, that's every little situation that we go through in life. You know, every day is practice to become a better human and more divine human for us that are doing this work. You know, every day we wake up, it's like our birthday, and we wake up and we say, happy birthday. What else are we going to learn today? And how much of a better human, divine human are we going to be today? For me, let me speak for myself. So, you know, and that's just, you know, staying as close to God as I can and staying away from the material. So, you know, that's what's so important for me, you know, banishing the world. You know, when you're banishing, you are banishing the world, but you don't banish all of it. Don't be scared. I still got mascara on now. I almost came on without mascara, but then I was like, no, I want some beautiful mascara. So we don't banish everything. Don't be scared. All right. You banish what you need to banish, and you keep what you need. You know, now sometimes some of y'all need to banish some shit. Some of y'all have too much shit, just like I used to have too much shit, you know, and you will. All that shit will go. All that extra shit will go. It'll go. And you'll release it with no issues. Your fear you have about, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to have to not wear my nails no more. Oh my God. But guess what? Your nails will grow out beautiful and pretty, and you won't need them, you know? So I'm just, nothing against them. My daughter, I got her nails done a couple weeks ago. She wanted them done. She's not even 11. You know, she's an old soul. Don't judge me, but I'll let her get her nails done. She paid for them herself. Ha, I made her. Yeah, I made her pay them. Wanted her to know how expensive it was just to get your nails done, and then for them not to last, but a couple, you know, they only lasted 3 weeks, something like that, you know. And it's all right, you know, but she got to learn that. So anyways, see this, and do Gnosis, you have to be okay with being corrected, because your angels are always going to be correcting you, you know, and you go through that with the path working, you know, it's a correction, you know, it is what it is, but it's fun, and you laugh through it, and you giggle through things. You might be cursing out loud, but inside you're, hey. So, you know, and I hear lately, I want to say I've been hearing a lot of shh. Mama tells me shh. So it's nice to have somebody to tell my mind to shh. You know, so wanted to speak on that. You know, it's a constant focusing and emerging with our higher self, with our inner God. And you know, it's in the music. Depeche Mode, Tool, Linkin Park, all those. And you know, and again, I pray, and still pray. It's okay to pray. There's nothing wrong with praying. Don't let anybody trick you into saying that praying is a bad thing, or there's nothing wrong with praying. There's nothing wrong with praying. But it is. It's time for a mass awakening, and so and we'll get there. We're getting there. God's got this. And so, you know, it's important to follow the 10 Commandments, and I do that. And then I get mad and I get glad. Because I'm balanced. Because I'm balanced, I'm able to get pissed off and then turn it off and go right back to I'm good mode. So I don't hold on to things. It just rolls right off my aura, just lets go of it. Boom, and then I start shining again. Bing, and I block it. And bounce it back tenfold. So, you know, it is what it is. It's just how it is when you do this work. I don't really want to speak about, I don't want to speak about that today. We're going to come back to that I think I've spoken on my childhood before, and so I want to come back to that. I really don't want to speak on that today. So I want to press meditation, and I want to go over with something. Oh yeah, I used marijuana therapy on my dog, Lucy, and it has helped her a lot. So, and she loves marijuana, and it helps her a lot. So, Yeah, still no tears. Yeah, again, I told you I had some tears the other night. Some movie, sappy little Christmas movie did it. I was like, oh, come from? You know, what the fuck? Jesus is the joy in our souls is and in the world. Jesus is the joy in the world. Ooh, ooh. Yes, he is. I promise you. Jesus is the joy in the world and in our souls. Guaranteed 1,000%. People that have Jesus are happy. Look at Chick-fil-A. They're fucking happy. And I love fucking Chick-fil-A. Thank you, Jesus. And I am going to start doing lives. And I just... Facebook's kind of lame. I'm thinking Insta. That's where all the kids are. Done crucifying myself. Over it. Right, Tori? We're done crucifying ourselves, my love. So, okay. So, yeah, I want to end with a really quick, easy meditation for everyone to start doing if you don't meditate on a daily. Okay, so this is just something easy to do. And you can just sit quietly for a few minutes daily. And this is speaking to your higher self in Hebrew, reminding yourself who you are. And this is just saying, I am God. Eheye. I am God. I am a spark of God. Eheye. So you're going to sit and you're going to quietly breathe. You're going to take a few deep breaths in and out. Get your balance, your breathing balance. Sometimes that's hard. I love you, my angels. I'm sending you healing light right now. Like a Care Bear. Do you remember Care Bears? I'm 43. I used to watch Care Bears when I was younger. The stuffed animals. I loved them. Sending you love, compassion, and healing. Now picture a beautiful, crystalline, diamond ball above your head, about a foot above your head. And you see it as a spinning disc, about the shape of a plate, dinner plate. You see it spinning clockwise, about a foot above your head. Now what you don't know though, is this light is connected to heaven, to God. So we're gonna vibrate or say the word, eheye. And we're gonna vibrate that word into that light that's above our head. And we're gonna do that, and we're gonna say that several times, over and over, so a few minutes. And then that's gonna be it, super simple. See that light above our head? You can breathe into it a bit. And that's the light that's connected to heaven and from source. We're going to say the word eheye into the light, into that plate, into that diamond crystalline light. Eheye. Spark of God. I am a God. Now I use this even to this day. If I'm having an issue, maybe falling asleep or trying to take a nap, I just picture this light right here, and I say the word Ehyeh in my head, into that light, in my imagination. It's like an image in my head. Ehyeh. Ehyeh. All right, my angels, we'll end right there. I love you. And I will be back very soon. We will talk about, who knows? All right, my loves. Have a beautiful, blessed rest of your day. And enjoy the weekend. It is Wednesday. The weekend's approaching. So enjoy your Friday. Your lovely Friday from Venus. And remember, don't forget to thank your grahas daily and honor them. Tomorrow is Jupiter, Thursday. We got Friday is Venus. Saturday, we got Saturn Day. It's a Sabbath. Sunday, Sol. Monday, Luna. Tuesday, Mars. Wednesday, Mercury. Today is brought to you by Mercury. It's my Papa Rocky's birthday. He would have been 70. All right. I love you, my little darling angels. Keep it up. Keep doing the work. Do that LBRP. It's so important. It's important, babies. Have a blessed day, y'all. Bye.